The time is now, folks. We are ready for Custom Carnage 4 here at Rick's Diecast Racing at the Comet Tail Raceway. Which one of these 64 cars will be joining Season 1 Champion Boondocks, Season 2 Champion Shotgun Cowboy, and last season's champion Numbskull in the Rick's Diecast Racing Hall of Fame and be able to call themselves a champion? Let's meet our first 4 cars competing tonight. Starting us off in one beautiful ride, it will be Feral Patrick from Feral Mods in a 2001 Honda Sprocket. Next up, looks like he's ready to shift into high gear. It is Dutch Vandershift from Dutch Clutch Racing in a GT Racer weighing in at 54.51 grams. Up next, he is sneaky as they come out there on the track, always sliding into position. It is Sneaky Bob from Vapor Diecast Racing in the 06 Pontiac GTO, weighing in at 54 grams. Up next is a driver that says she has nothing to lose but everything to prove. It is Elena from Shady Valley Race Team in the 2017 Honda Civic. We're ready to kick off Custom Carnage 4. Is up front, we got Feral Patrick on the inside, Dutch Vandershift on the out. In the back row, we got Sneaky Bob on the inside, and Alina on the out. And here we go. It is Dutch taking the first lead. Now Patrick takes over that lead. Oh, here comes Sneaky Bob. Now Sneaky Bob's moving into first place. Oh, what a pass. Okay, I'm just like the Panda taking back over first place. In that slingshot down to the end we go. It will be Feral Patrick, Sneaky Bob, Dutch Vandershift, Alina. One race in and we got action galore here as they watch Dutch taking that lead, but that was short-lived as Feral Patrick moves right into first. There goes Sneaky Bob moving into second. Then watch right here on that Armageddon corner. He slides down the track and takes over first, but Feral Patrick right there in that slingshot comes back and takes it back over with some aggressive driving. What a great opening round of racing. Is that how this whole tournament's going to go, folks? If so, I don't know. My heart can take it. Holy cow, what action we had in the first one. We are off. It is Feral Patrick out to the lead. Here comes Sneaky Bob again. And here it is again. Sneaky Bob making that pass here in Armageddon corner. Can Feral Patrick come back and take it over? Coming down here to the end. No. It will be Sneaky Bob, Feral Patrick, Alina, Dutch Vandershift. Back-to-back awesome passes there by Sneaky Bob, and that Armageddon corner once again goes low. It is Feral Patrick and Sneaky Bob with the lead, but we're only at the halfway point here, folks, as we are off. And here goes Sneaky Bob taking over that lead once again. Feral, Alina, Dutch, respectively behind him. Oh, holy cow, there goes Sneaky Bob. He ran into the asteroid of doom. He is out of here, folks, as it will be Feral Patrick, Lena, Dutch Vandershift. 3 races in a row, Sneaky Bob has made the highlight reel, this time for the wrong reason, folks. Let's hope this is not a race in peace Sneaky Bob moment as he goes up there on the side, just hits that asteroid and falls down into the black hole. Thanks to our little alien friends, Sneaky Bob is back up at the top of the Comet Tail Raceway here, folks, but the heat is on him now after that DNF, and he does take that lead right out of the bat. He's going to hold on to that lead here, coming down into that slingshot. As the other 3 cars are lined up behind him here, folks, it will be Sneaky Bob, Dutch Vandershift, Feral Patrick, Alina. And it will be Feral Patrick and Sneaky Bob moving on to round number 2. Dutch Vandershift and Alina, I'm sorry to see you go, but you're out of here. We hope to see you back here again real soon as we get ready to meet our next 4 cars competing tonight. And he is back already. It is Sneaky Bob from Vapor Diecast Racing. This time he's racing his number 21, 1987 Buick Regal. And speed is the name of the game for J-Bo from Dog Squad Racing in the 1999 Ford GT40. Hoping to make his competitors feel his wrath, it is Wrath from Zomac Speed Shop in a Chrysler Thunderbolt. Our last car in this heat is Leanna from Shady Valley Race Team in a Subaru WRX. And here we are with our second heat of the night. Is up front we have Sneaky Bob on the inside, J-Bo on the out. In the back row we have Wrath on the inside, Leanna on the out. And we are off. It is J-Bo that takes the lead down that first straight. Everyone else filling in behind him here. As we go down here, J-Bo gets a little bit loose, but he's got it back under control. Come down here to this final stretch. Oh, here comes Sneaky Bob. J-Bo puts the brakes on that. It is J-Bo, Sneaky Bob, Leanna, Wrath. Watch Sneaky Bob here try to sneak in here with a late charge, and watch J-Bo just slam the door right on him. It was J-Bo taking lap number 1 as he definitely protected his spot there at the finish line, folks. And they're off. It is Sneaky Bob with that lead there. Oh, he's going to cut off Leanna. There's some ruthless, aggressive driving in this group here, folks. Sneaky Bob is out front. He is driving mad here, folks. Coming down here to the end, it will be Sneaky Bob, Leanna, J-Bo, Wrath. J-Bo, Sneaky Bob, and Leanna's in a tight battle. Wrath needs to get it going on right here, folks. Here we go. Speaking of tight, it is a tight group of cars coming down into that first turn. As it is Leanna that finally takes that lead. Oh, here comes J-Bo pulling into second place. He gets a little loose. Holy cow, it looks like Wrath is going to take back over second, and he's going to hold on to it. As it is going to be Leanna, Wrath, J-Bo, Sneaky Bob. All right, folks, it all comes down to this, as it's a nice tight group here. Except for Wrath is going to need a miracle here as we go down here. And it is Wrath putting on a block there on J-Bo. Oh, holy cow. Hold on, Wrath is spun around backwards here. Can he hold on to first place going down backwards here? But he needs DNFs to be able to move on. Nope, it's going to be Wrath, J-Bo, Sneaky Bob, Leanna. And here it is, folks. Check this out. All 4 drivers making double-digit points. It will be J-Bo moving on to round number 2. Well, wouldn't you know it? We got Leanna and Sneaky Bob's going to head back up to the top of the Comet Tail and have a race off to see who will be joining J-Bo there. Wrath, I hate to see you go, buddy, but great car. Congratulations to you for making it into the round. Hope to see you back here real soon. Being the higher seat, Sneaky Bob will take that inside lane here, folks, as they get ready in the best 2 out of 3 race off here. As it's a nice tight battle there. Sneaky Bob does take that lead, but Leanna's not going to give up that easy, folks. She is right on his tail. Coming down here to that final stretch, it will be Sneaky Bob taking the first of 3. Sneaky Bob has a 1-0 lead here. Leanna needs to definitely get this win here to force a race number 3 as they are off. And she does have that lead there, folks. Can she hold on to it? Oh, Sneaky Bob's on the side. Leanna's got this thing. All she's got to do is just hold it on the track, and she does. We're going to race 3. And here we go, folks. The winner of this match moves on to round number 2. And we are off. Is Elena out to a bit of a lead right there. But look at Sneaky Bob taking back over that lead. Sneaky Bob's pulling way out front here, folks. I think he's going to take this one pretty easily. If he can just keep it on the track, he does. It will be Sneaky Bob moving on. And kicking us off in heat number 3 is Teen Whoop from Dog Squad Racing. He'll be racing Ghost, a 2006 Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe. Next up, ready to shake, rattle, and roll, it is Uncle Elvis from Uncle Elvis Racing in the 2008 Lancer Evolution. Next up is a Raptor car. Check this thing out. This is a Buick Wildcat, and it will be Banjo. This thing looks like it's ready to tear the track up, folks. And if there was ever a car that screamed, "You cannot intimidate me," it would be Vinny from HSL Diecast, driving the 2001 Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Hey, dumbass. You didn't tell me J-Bo was racing already.
Do you get off the custom Carnage program already? You're not allowed over here. J-Bo raced a long time ago.
Well, I was having a few drinks with Numbskull. He said you're too much of an idiot for him to race this season. He needed to take a season away.
I know Numbskull would not say that. He's been a huge supporter of this channel, and I'm sure he's going to continue to be in the future. I don't even think Numbskull's here. Why don't you just go jump and Teen Whoop? He's from Dog Squad Racing. He can race shotgun with him.
Well, I will. Let's go.
And we are off and going to this Teen Whoop in. Uncle Elvis in one heck of a battle there. Oh, Vinny tries to push Banjo off up there on that first straight, but he's got it back under control now. All 4 cars are lined up. Here's Banjo is kind of falling behind. That's all right. He's still in it. That's what it takes. You got to make sure you make it across that finish line. Race number 1 will be Teen Whoop, Uncle Elvis, Vinny, Banjo.
Y-E-S.
Dog Squad Racing, please put a muzzle on DA. I'm tired of hearing him already. He's not even supposed to be here. And we are off. Wow, Teen Whoop jumped up to a fast start here. Here comes Banjo moving into second place. Ooh, Vinny got loose right there. That's going to really hold up him and Uncle Elvis as they have slowed way down here, folks. They're good just to keep it on the track and keep it rolling here. Coming down here to the end, it will be Teen Wolf just barely over Banjo. And then Vinny and then Uncle Elvis. DA being here also messed up our photographer who took the wrong dang picture up there at the top of the Comitel. But oh well, we will race on. Here we go into the nighttime script. There it is. Vinny taking that lead. Here comes Banjo making a move. Oh, Vinny just ran him off the road. That is just brutal, folks. These cars mean business. These drivers mean business this season. Alrighty, it's just Vinny, Uncle Elvis, Teen Wolf. One more look from the old overhead cam. Look at that. Vinny goes over. Banjo tries to make a move, and Vinny don't just shut the door, but he pushes him off. It looks like it will be Teen Wolf moving on to round number 2 as Vinny and Uncle Elvis will battle it out here in the final round. It is a really tight group once again, but it is Uncle Elvis who will take that lead coming out of that first turn. And Banjo is right on his tailpipe. Oh, and Banjo runs into that boulder. Oh, holy cow. Looky there. Oh, man. We almost had a pass there in the Armageddon corner. There's too much action going on. Uncle Elvis, Vinny, Teen Wolf, Banjo. All right, we're going to do our best here to slow this thing down and let you look at it here. Hopefully we caught all the action, as it was a tight race down that first straightaway, but it is Uncle Elvis, like I said, that takes that lead. Looky there, folks, as you had Teen Wolf gets a little bit loose. So watch right up here. Look up there as you see Banjo gets up on the side, hits that boulder. Not good, but now come watching this. Watch this charge here by Teen Wolf as he tries to overtake Vinny, and Vinny just holds him off. Great bit of racing right there with a little bit of everything. It will be Teen Wolf moving on to round 2, and here we go again, folks. We're heading back up to the Comitel for another race off between Uncle Elvis and Vinny, this time to see who will be joining Teen Wolf. Banjo, I'm sorry you've been eliminated. We'll hope to see you back here real soon. Let's get on to the top. Uncle Elvis will start us off on the inside as he is the higher seed, as they are ready to go in this race off. Looky there, it's going to be Vinny taking that lead right off the bat. Vinny's got a nice lead now coming down here into that slingshot. Down into Widowmaker Run we go. Here we go, folks. It is going to be... Oh, holy cow. Hold on. Holy cow, I thought Vinny had this thing. He had a nice lead, but watch Uncle Elvis charge in there and take it away from Vinny right at the finish line, just an inch away from that finish line. Vinny in that showstopper car needs to win right here, or it's going to be Uncle Elvis moving on. Can he do it, folks? As it is Uncle Elvis out front. He's going to cut off Vinny right there just a little bit. Uncle Elvis has got a huge lead here, folks. I think Vinny's spirit may be broken after that last race, getting it stolen away from him there at the very end, as it will be Uncle Elvis moving on. Kicking off our 4th and final heat of the night, folks, and what a night it has been. It will be Sergeant Bonehead from Ironbeard Customs in the 2020 Lethal Diesel. Up next is a true working man's vehicle. It is Bolo Brown from Miniature Car Racing in a 2021 Brick and Speed. Up next, it looks like it's ready for a dirt track, but is it ready for a Comet's Tail? It is a 2012 Maximum Leeway, driven by Victor Fastlane from Knobby Ridge Raceway. And our last car to join us tonight, hoping to zip his way into the next round, it will be Zippy from Zomax Speed Shop in a Porsche. Alright, let's kick off this 4th and final heat of the night. As up front, we're going to Sergeant Bonehead on the inside, Bolo Brown on the out. In the back row, we'll have Victor Fastlane on the inside and Zippy on the out. And we are off. It is a tight group down that first straight, as it is Sergeant Bonehead that finally takes that lead. All 4 lined up there as Bolo tries to keep pace with him. Coming down here at a Widowmaker Run, it will be Sergeant Bonehead, Bolo Brown, Victor Fastlane barely over Zippy for 3rd. It was Sergeant Bonehead taking lap number 1, folks, as he is our number 2 seed here in this tournament, so he should have a strong showing here in this first round especially. And he is up front. Uh-oh, looky there. Bolo Brown's in a mess. So is Sergeant Bonehead for just a second, but he's back under control. Oh, Victor Fastlane's messed up there on that Armageddon corner. He is now off of this thing. Somehow Bolo Brown has survived, and he is going down here slowly, folks. But he's going to still pick up these points, which is great. It will be Sergeant Bonehead, Zippy, and here comes Bolo Brown Hell, looky there, he's still a binging and a banging all over the place, but he is going to finish. As you can see, it was Sergeant Bonehead taking the first 2 laps here, folks. We're ready to go for lap number 3. And we are off. It is Zippy out there with an early lead. Bolo cuts off Sergeant there for 3rd. Now Victor sticking over that lead. Can he hold on to it? Now Zippy's binging and banging, and he's able to hold off Bolo. Holy cow, looky there, it is Sergeant taking over 3rd place. Wow, it's going to be Victor, Zippy, Sergeant Bolo. As long as Sergeant Bonehead can keep it on the track, he will be moving on, but he will be joining him. We're about to find out here in our last race of the night. We are off. Wow! Victor cuts off Bolo, and Sergeant cuts off Zippy right there. Everyone's now back on straight. Wow, it looks like everybody's going to make it here, as everybody's back in line after that crazy start. Coming down here to the end, it will be Victor, Bolo, Sergeant, Zippy. And here you have it, folks. It will be Sergeant Bonehead and Victor Fastlane moving on to round number 2. Bolo, Brown, and Zip, you put up one heck of a fight there, guys. Hate to see you go, but hope to see you back here again real soon. Great job, great builds. I think we can all agree here, folks, as this was one action-packed way to kick off this event. I can't wait to see how the rest of this plays out. Man, this was fun tonight. I'd like to thank you all for joining us. Thank each and every one you see here on the screen. Without each and every one of you, this channel would not be possible. I am greatly appreciative of each one of you. Also, folks, make sure you tell someone something nice. Give them a kind word throughout their day. Brighten up their lives. As this world's hard enough as it is, let's make it a little bit better of a place. Until next time, race fans, happy racing and God bless.